After 60, many of us start to notice that our bodies don't bounce back the way they used to. A long walk, a few hours in the garden, or even some light stretching can leave muscles sore for days. This often makes people hesitant to stay active, and the less we move, the weaker our muscles become. But nutrition science has pointed out a natural, safe, and simple solution: green juices. They don't just supply antioxidants and minerals, but also help balance electrolytes, ease cramps, and support faster recovery after activity. In today's video, well, explore 5 of the best green juices for keeping muscles strong after 60, along with simple recipes you can easily make at home. If you're interested in natural ways to stay flexible and healthy, hit the like button. Share this video with friends your age. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next topics. And let me ask you this, which feels easier for you to keep up drinking a glass of green juice every day, or adding more leafy greens straight to your meals? When we talk about muscle strength after 60, the focus is often on protein, calcium, or keeping up with regular exercise. But there's another factor that's just as important and often overlooked: magnesium. Think of magnesium as a tiny key that locks and unlocks the doors controlling muscle movement. With enough magnesium, muscle fibers contract and relax smoothly. Without it, those doors stick and falter, leaving muscles stiff, cramp-prone, and quicker to fatigue. After 60, magnesium deficiency becomes more common for several reasons. First, the digestive system doesn't absorb minerals as efficiently. Second, older adults often eat fewer leafy greens than they did when younger. And third, certain medications, such as diuretics or antacids, can deplete the body's magnesium even further. The result is a familiar list of complaints: nighttime calf cramps, sore backs from standing too long, or shaky hands during light chores. This is where spinach steps in. Known as one of the richest natural sources of magnesium, spinach offers a simple way to replenish what the body is missing. In juice form, it delivers not only magnesium, but also potassium and vitamin K. Magnesium helps muscles relax. Potassium keeps electrolytes balanced, so muscles don't tire as quickly. And vitamin K supports bones, allowing bones and muscles to work together in harmony. Picture your muscles as an old sewing machine. Magnesium acts like the oil that keeps the gears gliding smoothly. Without oil, the machine squeaks, jerks, and snaps threads. Similarly, without magnesium, muscles tighten and strain, making aches more noticeable after activity. A 2020 study in the journal Nutrients found that boosting magnesium-rich greens, especially spinach, improved mobility and reduced muscle cramping in older adults. It's clear proof that a humble kitchen staple can play a key role in keeping muscles strong and aiding recovery. A glass of spinach juice can easily become a sustainable habit. All it takes is a handful of fresh spinach, a green apple for sweetness, a thin slice of ginger, and a squeeze of lemon. Blend or juice them together, and you'll have a drink that's both refreshing and restorative. Taken in the morning after a light meal, the body absorbs the minerals more effectively, preparing muscles for the day's activities. For those with sensitive stomachs, pairing it with food helps avoid discomfort from spinach's mild tang. A small but useful tip is be careful with the ginger. A little adds warmth, improves circulation, and soothes the stomach. But too much can overpower the flavor or irritate sensitive digestion. Just a thin slice is enough to keep the juice both tasty and gentle. Because spinach is high in both magnesium and potassium, those with chronic kidney disease should check with their doctor before drinking it regularly. But for most healthy older adults, it's a safe, effective choice. With steady use a few times a week, the changes are subtle but real. Nighttime cramps ease, mornings feel lighter, and carrying groceries or walking through the garden becomes less of a strain. These aren't overnight transformations, but gradual improvements that accumulate day by day, helping muscles feel more flexible and comfortable. And spinach is only the beginning. Next, we'll turn to celery, a crisp, cooling vegetable familiar on American tables, yet packed with minerals that balance electrolytes and support circulation. making it another quiet ally for faster muscle recovery. After 60, many of us often notice fatigue, lightheadedness when standing up, or aching muscles after a day of simple activities. One overlooked but important reason behind these issues is electrolyte imbalance. Electrolytes are minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium that keep our muscles and heart functioning properly. When this balance tips off, muscles cramp more easily, the heart has to work harder, and recovery after activity slows down. Celery, a crisp and refreshing vegetable common on American tables, turns out to be a natural remedy. It's especially rich in potassium, the mineral that keeps muscles contracting and relaxing in rhythm, almost like a conductor leading an orchestra. Without enough potassium, that orchestra falls apart, muscles tighten, cramp, or weaken. With potassium in balance, muscles work smoothly, and the heart beats more steadily. Research in nutrition has consistently shown that diets high in potassium can lower blood pressure and reduce cardiovascular risk in older adults. A 2017 report in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that increasing potassium-rich foods, such as celery, improved blood vessel function and eased the strain on the heart. This creates a dual benefit: stronger circulation to protect the heart, and better oxygen and nutrient delivery to muscles, which shortens recovery time. Celery also contains a natural compound called phthalide, which helps relax blood vessels. When blood vessels open up, circulation improves and blood pressure drops, a benefit particularly valuable for Americans over 60, many of whom struggle with hypertension. In this sense, a glass of celery juice is more than a refreshing drink. It's like a gentle stream nourishing both the heart and the muscles. After gardening or a long walk, your legs feel weighed down, your heart pounds, and your energy is gone. If your body is short on potassium, this heavy, drained feeling lingers for days. But with regular celery juice, electrolytes come back into balance, the heart pumps more easily, and muscles refuel overnight. By morning, you wake up ready to move again without the burden of lasting soreness. At home, making celery juice is simple. Take a few fresh stalks, add a green apple to mellow out the sharpness, and juice them together. The result is a bright, hydrating drink. Enjoy it in the morning after a light meal to maximize mineral absorption. For those with low blood pressure or on antihypertensive medication, it's best to start with a small amount and monitor how your body responds before making it a regular habit. With a few servings each week, celery juice doesn't just ease sore muscles and speed up recovery. It builds long-term resilience for the heart and circulation. And when the heart is strong and blood flows smoothly, every muscle fiber performs with more energy and endurance. Now that we've seen the benefits of celery, we'll turn to another green vegetable often called the queen of leafy greens, kale. Kale stands out for its wealth of antioxidants and vitamin K, both of which are essential for muscle strength and long-lasting flexibility. Among leafy greens, kale is often nicknamed the queen for its outstanding nutritional profile. After 60, when muscle strength naturally declines and recovery slows, the nutrients in kale can be a powerful ally. What makes kale special is its combination of antioxidants and vitamin K, two elements closely tied to both muscle and bone health. Every time we move, muscle cells generate free radicals. These unstable molecules, if left unchecked, attack cell structures and lead to inflammation and lingering soreness. In younger bodies, natural antioxidant defenses usually keep free radicals under control. But after 60, those defenses weaken, making muscles more vulnerable. This is where kale's antioxidants, including vitamin C, beta-carotene, and especially flavonoids, step in as protective shields, helping muscles heal faster after activity. Kale also stands out for its high vitamin K content. Vitamin K is essential for bone health, playing a central role in binding calcium into bone tissue and keeping bones strong. When bones and muscles work in harmony, the whole movement system functions better. A 2019 study in Osteoporosis International found that people with vitamin K-rich diets had fewer fractures and better mobility. This is especially important in later years, when falls and osteoporosis become more common. Think of muscles as a team of athletes and bones as the stadium floor they compete on. If the floor is weak, the athletes struggle to perform. But when the foundation is solid, the team plays at its best. Likewise, when vitamin K strengthens bones, muscles can operate with greater stability and endurance. For a refreshing twist, you can prepare kale juice with pineapple and mint instead of the usual apple or lemon pairing. Simply wash a handful of young kale leaves, add a slice of ripe pineapple for natural sweetness, and toss in a few fresh mint leaves, juiced together. The strong flavor of kale is softened by the pineapple's sweetness and the mint's cooling note, making the drink both enjoyable and supportive for muscles and digestion. A few precautions are worth noting. Kale contains oxalates, which may contribute to kidney stones in sensitive individuals. So anyone with a history of kidney stones should consult a doctor before drinking it regularly. Also, because kale is rich in vitamin K, it can interfere with blood-thinning medications, so those taking such prescriptions should be cautious. For most healthy older adults, however, 1 to 2 glasses of kale juice per week is a safe and effective way to capture its benefits. Over time, this habit can leave you feeling lighter after activity, with joints that move more easily and endurance that lasts longer. The payoff is not only physical strength, but also renewed confidence and enjoyment in everyday activities like walking, gardening, or gentle exercise. Having explored spinach, celery, and kale, let's move on to another simple but essential food for muscle vitality: cucumber. This crisp vegetable helps hydrate the body naturally and speeds up the muscle recovery process. One of the simplest but most overlooked reasons why muscles stay sore longer after 60 is dehydration. When we exercise, the body loses water through sweat. But in older adults, the sense of thirst isn't as sharp as it used to be. As a result, many slip into a state of chronic mild dehydration without realizing it. And when the body is short on water, muscles weaken, tire more easily, and take much longer to recover. Cucumber is an excellent way to counter this. This everyday vegetable is made up of more than 90% water, and it also provides natural potassium to help keep electrolytes balanced. Together, this combination not only rehydrates the body, but also helps muscle cells contract and relax smoothly. You can picture muscles like a sponge. A dry sponge is stiff, fragile, and easy to tear. But when it's moist, it's flexible, resilient, and holds up well. Cucumbers keep muscles hydrated in the same way, helping them work more efficiently. Nutrition research also shows that diets rich in water-containing foods like cucumber improve fluid balance throughout the body, easing the workload of both the heart and kidneys. That's especially valuable for older adults, since even minor strain on circulation can trigger muscle aches and slow recovery. After gardening, walking, or a light exercise session, a glass of cucumber juice can quickly ease that heavy, tired feeling in the muscles. Many people also notice clearer skin and a fresher mood, since cucumbers provide gentle antioxidants that cool the body from the inside out. To make the drink both tasty and refreshing, try blending cucumber with a handful of fresh mint leaves and a few slices of ripe kiwi. The cucumber delivers crisp hydration. Mint adds a cooling lift, and kiwi contributes vitamin C along with a sweet, tart finish. Together, they create a smooth green juice that's easy to enjoy and nourishing for sore muscles. The best time to drink cucumber juice is around midday or in the afternoon, when the body is most prone to fluid loss. Don't wait until you feel thirsty, because at this age, thirst isn't always a reliable signal. And for those with sensitive stomachs, sip slowly rather than drinking too much at once to avoid bloating. Cucumber may be a familiar face on the dinner plate, but when turned into juice and used wisely, It becomes a powerful tool to keep muscles energized and resilient. And beyond the 4 green juices we've explored so far, there's still one more leafy herb with a unique flavor often thought of as just a garnish that can play a surprising role in muscle support. Among the many green vegetables that support muscle health, parsley is often underestimated. Most people think of it as nothing more than a garnish to add fragrance to a dish. But hidden in those tiny green leaves are bioactive compounds with surprising power to shield our cells from oxidative stress. A major reason why muscles ache and recover more slowly after 60. Every day, our bodies face damage from air pollution, processed foods, and even the natural process of energy metabolism during activity. These stressors create free radicals, unstable molecules that harm cells. When free radicals attack, muscles are more likely to become inflamed, fiber function declines, and fatigue lingers for days. Parsley provides polyphenols and flavonoids that neutralize free radicals, working like firefighters who put out a blaze before it spreads. The result is less inflammation, stronger protection for muscle tissue, and faster recovery after activity. A study published in the Journal of Food Science and Technology in 2015 found that parsley extract shows strong antioxidant effects, reducing cellular damage at the biological level. While more research is needed specifically in older adults, these findings support the idea that parsley, often dismissed as just a flavoring herb, can make a meaningful contribution to both muscle and heart health. In daily life, older adults can notice this benefit in simple ways. By adding parsley juice into their routine, muscle soreness after housework or walking often eases more quickly. The body feels less sluggish, and energy levels improve thanks to the biochemical balance it helps restore in cells. For a refreshing juice recipe, try blending a handful of fresh parsley with cucumber and half an orange. The parsley brings its distinct aroma. Cucumber balances the flavor while adding hydration. And orange contributes a gentle sweet tart taste along with immune-boosting vitamin C. The result is a fresh, pleasant drink that quenches thirst, supports detoxification, and reduces oxidative stress. So start small, since parsley has a strong, unique taste that not everyone is used to. Sip slowly to let your palate and body adjust. And for those taking blood-thinning medication, check with your doctor first, as parsley may affect clotting. Parsley, along with spinach, celery, kale, and cucumber, rounds out a set of 5 simple, accessible green juices that bring real benefits for muscles after 60. When they become part of a weekly habit, these juices don't just ease soreness, they also nurture heart health and uplift mental well-being. Throughout today's video, we explored these 5 familiar yet powerful juices. Spinach delivers magnesium to relax muscles, celery balances electrolytes, kale strengthens with antioxidants and vitamin K, cucumber restores hydration, and parsley provides detox and cellular protection. Together, they remind us that nature always offers close-at-hand solutions to keep muscles strong. What unites them isn't complexity or cost, it's their simplicity and accessibility. With just a little persistence, enjoying green juice a few times a week can ease aches, speed recovery, and leave us feeling lighter and more energetic. And best of all, we can care for our bodies naturally without relying solely on medication. Another bonus is how much room there is for creativity. There's no single right recipe. You can add pineapple to kale for sweetness, mint to cucumber for freshness, or orange to parsley for an easier flavor. Each experiment not only refreshes the palate, but also brings joy to the routine of self-care. Think of making juice as a small but meaningful daily ritual. Much like walking through the garden or doing morning stretches, each good habit, when repeated consistently, builds into lasting strength and vitality. If you found today's video helpful, be sure to like and share it with friends and family your age. And don't forget to subscribe so we can continue this journey into natural health together. And before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you if you could design your own green juice recipe. Which vegetables and fruits would you mix? Share your ideas in the comments so we can learn from one another and inspire each other to stay healthy.